sound check. What I would like to know is how is the balance between the background music and my voice? Because I will be singing today. It's all my dreams come true. How does this sound to you? Okay, muting my mic. We'll be getting started in approximately 2 minutes. Turn down the music. My voice should be louder now. Perhaps this is better. Let me know when you can.
Come a long way in the year of 2020, though a lot of things happened that weren't so funny. Sure, we had a lot of whoops, but we did a lot of coding, and the processing foundation lets us keep the engine going. On the coding train, it comes along and then it takes you away into a world where all that matters is the this dot and P5JS and the passengers on board that keep the train running at its best.
Hello! Happy holidays! Welcome to the Coding Train, somehow what seems to be annual holiday telethon, end of year live stream for the Processing Foundation. My name is Daniel. Let's see. I think it's just Schiffman, frankly. I think that's how it's pronounced. But, you know, all the ways you might pronounce my last name. I particularly like to say Schiffman. And I realized that my camera position is a little off and my head is getting cut off. Thank you for the compliments on my sweater. There's so many things I need to talk about. And I should just start right at the beginning here by being very clear about what you're watching. I have no plan, no script. No, I prepared some stuff. Unfortunately, I spent all my time preparing some music nonsense and very little time preparing any code stuff. But that's the sort of point of the coding train. It is the act of coding on a train where you don't know where the destination is. You might try to stay on the tracks somewhat because you don't want to, veer off the tracks. And this metaphor is not really working out for me right now. Hi, everybody. Welcome. So first order of thank you. I want to thank Will from America, a new internet friend of mine. It's kind of a long story that I won't bother to try to explain right now. But Will from America is, you can find his Twitter and his website in this video's description, is the composer, music and lyrics of the Coding Train 2020 Holiday Processing Foundation theme song that you just heard. Shall I play it for you again? This song by Will from America. Will from America and I were recently collaborating on a AI-generated robot song, if that makes any sense. And he was generous enough to help me put together some music for today's holiday telethon. I see, perhaps, I was hoping that there'd be a donation by now. Come on, people! My no script plan in my head involves a donation right now. Let's talk about why you should donate. So first of all, if you've never watched the Coding Train before, then I don't know what to tell you. This is me home. By the way, this is a momentous occasion because this is the first time I've ever done this annual holiday telethon from my home. I am live from the attic of my home in Brooklyn. I'm getting an interesting message here from Kay Weekman that I must bring up onto the screen here. I have all sorts of new features here. Speaking of AI and music, did you see the newest Adam Neely video? No, I have not seen the newest Adam Neely video. That is something I will definitely want to take a look at later. Thank you for that message. I have some holiday song treats prepared for you today. Right, the attic. So this we'll see how this goes. I have my microphone, high quality microphone. I have my high quality laptop computer. I have my high quality camera. I have my high quality lights, and I have my rather low quality, faltering, very tired from this year 2020 brain to try to keep this train moving for the next couple hours. So maybe we should just begin with a song, right? This live stream is dedicated to the Processing Foundation, all of the work of all of the contributors and volunteers and staff and directors and community, everyone involved with with processing P5JS, processing.py, processing for Android, processing for the Pi, all the things. This live stream is for you. And we will begin with our holiday random number song. Hold on. It's gonna take me a minute. Oh gosh, I'm not prepared. Where's my producers? Okay, hold on, everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. No, what's the year? 2020? Oh, travel to the past, to the future. I don't know what'll be better. Here we go. And here we go. You better keep count, you at least better try. Listen and hear my sweet lullaby. Random numbers, counting them down. I'll read you a list, I'm rolling the dice. Not just pseudo-random, that won't suffice. Random numbers, counting them down. 4268084 9778889 36546599260615. Oh, you better keep count, you least better try. Listen and hear my sweet lullaby. Random numbers, counting them down. It's so silent up here. It's my family. Could they at least applaud from downstairs? Everybody slept so late this morning. I don't know what they're doing. Having breakfast, playing Roblox, walking the dog. Who knows? And wait a second. Roberto Joseph. Thank you, Roberto Joseph, who donated a wonderfully generous donation to the Processing Foundation. And Anonymous donated $20 to the Processing Foundation. Thank you so much. So for every donation, there were 2 donations there. I will read to you some random numbers from my random number book. And I got to talk about all the donations and what you get for your donations and all that stuff. Let's see if this works. This is the first time I've tried this track. Here we go. We're going to start just from a random page. We're on page 147, everybody. Page 147, column 7315. Row 8265217309291 48107542855734. Okay, that was, thank you. That was random numbers for Roberto Joseph's donation. And now I would like to thank Anonymous for their donation. 90160580988208222964715. Okay, thank you for those wonderful donations. Let's get to the tofu and potatoes, as I like to say. Let's get to the tofu and the potatoes. And let me bring over my screen here. Ooh, what's going on here? Oh, red button. Oh, look. No, you see my secret lyric sheet. Oh, no, it's there. I am going to go over to the Processing Foundation website. So why are we all here today? We are here today to celebrate and raise money for the Processing Foundation. I am incredibly good at, by accident or perhaps on purpose, talking about the Processing Foundation for hours and hours and hours. I do want to code some fun little projects today, invite you in the community to join me coding these projects. I also will be having Dorothy Santos, the executive director of the Processing Foundation, on the line. They'll be calling in from through some kind of amazing internet phone video technology. The future is here, probably around 11 a.m. Eastern. So I'm going to keep my phone here. Hopefully I'll get a text message when that arrives. But what I want to talk about is if you have ever watched one of my videos, you might have noticed that I'm using a particular tool to realize an idea, to solve a problem, to create with code. And while I use many different tools, probably the set of tools that I use the most come from the Processing Foundation. So we can go here and look at the processing website. This is the Java flexible software sketchbook and language for learning how to code, which, by the way, I don't know if you can do this math, but look at this year, 2001. And we've got another donation, everybody. Thank you, Anonymous, who donated 35 Hong Kong dollars. That's kind of cool. All right. 4924611 4652251 02714898988390. Thank you for that wonderful donation. This is going to be a real difficult exercise in me trying to keep myself on track because I'm going to take a break for every donation and try to remember where I left off. 2001, that means in the year 2021. I've got too many sound effects now. The year 2021, do this math, is the 20th anniversary of processing. That's nuts. Ah! It's actually kind of crazy. 2001 also happens to be the year. It's not the first year that I ever did coding in my life because I had done coding as a wee child, as a emo teenager. I wasn't very emo. Is that even the right word? I'm so old. And a little bit here and there in the collegiate times of my life. But I hadn't really, in a sustained, dedicated way, learned to code until 2001. And I have somebody to thank for that, who I just want to mention. There's lots of people to thank, but I'm going to mention John Henry Thompson, one of my favorite people. John Henry Thompson, inventor of the Lingo programming language used in Adobe Director, because that was the course I took in 2001. It's called Introduction to Computational Media. Why am I even talking about this? I'm way off track. But you should learn about John Henry Thompson. Wonderful, fascinating history. And I have a whole interview and guest video with John on the coding train as well. But the reason why I mention that is, for me, Lingo and Macromedia Director was the predecessor to, I just want to get this back up here, predecessor to processing. Because while processing was started in 2001, I didn't find it or discover it or write any code with it till, well, not too much later, 2003. So I've had many a year. But at this program called ITP that I've talked about, you can check out the ITP Winter Show, all this stuff. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about processing, the Processing Foundation. Whoa, what's happened? Ah! Let me close this out here. So I'm telling a story. It's a nice bedtime story. No, that. Okay, and then from there, I learned this thing called P5.js, and now I do stuff in JavaScript. Okay, I don't have a plan there. All right, so actually around 2012, if I'm correct, I was one of the people who helped to form the Processing Foundation, which is a non-profit US-based charity, 501c3 tax-exempt organization. And it was, forming the foundation, I'm speaking in my own words here, was one of the reasons amongst many was to have to really have some sort of dedicated structure and framework for sustaining the open source projects and the community in the long term. That is a very difficult thing to do, is a difficult thing to do financially, emotionally, energy-wise. I know that many of you who are viewers have participated in open source projects. Maybe you've created your own open source projects. So one of the ways the Processing Foundation sustains itself is through donations from viewers like you. But I do really want to start here and emphasize how valuable all contributions are. Many of you watching are not able to donate. Maybe you can't even use the YouTube transaction feature in wherever you are in the world today. It's not unlocked for your country. I do have another way that you can donate if that's the case. Maybe you don't have the means to donate. Financial support is not something everybody is struggling right now, or many people are. Everybody's dealing with different challenges. So I want to acknowledge that and say that just the act of watching this, being here, giving some positive energy to the community, writing some code, helping a friend of yours learn something about code, all of those things are really important, meaningful contributions that you can make. And I don't want to overemphasize the financial aspect, but it is a crucial key aspect. People who work on these projects need to be able to have the time to do it, need to be able to be compensated for that time. And we also have a lot of advocacy and education initiatives. The fellowship program is one that I would love to highlight. I should just note that the fellowship call for 2021 has actually been pushed back a little bit. So the fellowships are going to occur in summer 2021. So I really encourage you right here, right now, if you've never heard of the Processing Foundation before, if you've watched maybe a Coding Train video or two and wanted to know how can you get involved, how can you find someone to support this dream project of yours, that's what the Processing Foundation is for. And I love that the first one is coming up here is Erin Davey, because it's one of the fellowship projects that I know probably the most about, because I worked with Erin on her Twitch channel called Cozy Coding. I don't know when Erin is doing her next live stream. If it would be so amazing if we're just like this afternoon, I could send everybody there. But this is the Processing Fellowship Program supports new artists, new programmers, new activists, and I don't know why I'm using the word new, people young and old who are working on projects to expand the community of creative coding, of processing in P5JS. And I encourage you to continue to take a look at all these wonderful people who have worked on various projects. And thank you, Anonymous, for your donation to the Processing Foundation. And here are your holiday random numbers. Am I going to really be doing this all day? I think I am. 3394147838158 35546151131009. Better keep count. Ooh, I'm out of breath already. Woo, woo. Oh, Anonymous donated $5. Oh, you could have left it keep going. It loops, people. It loops. Oh, Andrew Hurley, $10. 10162. This is for Anonymous. 3911545771251001635. Oh, you better keep count. All right, that was Anonymous. Next up is Andrew Hurley. Thank you, Andrew Hurley, for your Processing Foundation donation. And here we are. 793227652339938679386264820. All right, so let's get to where I'm getting somewhere with this. I'm getting somewhere with this. I want to go back to the homepage and click here onto hashtag support P5. So this is the donation page for this year. I will note, I don't even know how to express my utter amazement, joy, and just sheer shock, perhaps even, that, I was kind of like, okay, I'm going to do my telethon towards the tail end of the month-long giving program, and I'm going to push us over the edge. We're going to be right down there below 30,000 of our goal, and the coding train, will push us over the top. Guess what? Already over the top. But you know what? That doesn't mean we don't need more donations from you. So let's see if we can raise this up. My goal for today is to raise $1,000 for the Processing Foundation, and I will be matching that donation. So if we can make it all the way up to 1,000 done, the coding train will match that donation to the Processing Foundation. Now, what's really quite exciting here is that with your donation, and this includes the donations that you're making on YouTube today. By the way, is there an advent of code challenge today? That's something I could work on. Donors who give at the variable level with a $25 donation will receive a pack of 10 P5JS and processing stickers. I mean, come on, look at those stickers. I have some of them here, but none of those beautiful ones. I'm so excited for the stickers. So please, if you donate, so quickly, just to be clear about this, if you donate through the DonorBox system, or whether you donate through DonorBox or through the YouTube button that's there on this stream page, the money will go to the Processing Foundation. That's the important part. If you donate through the DonorBox system, you will definitely get your rewards because there's a whole system set up for that. If you donate through YouTube, you will get a receipt by email, and you should email that receipt to foundation@processing.org. So I think I can bring that up on the screen. Let me just test my little system out to make sure it's working. I'm going to just type this message in here and bring this up here. Oops, no, come on, people. And back I go here, there. So that's the very long-winded way of me putting foundation@processing.org on the page. So please, if you donate through YouTube, Processing Foundation will get the funds, but not a notification of your personal donation. It comes as just one lump sum at the end of the YouTube fundraising thingamabob. So you'll need to forward your receipt to foundation@processing.org. Okay. Now, Taser Cake wants to know, do we get a random number readout if we donate on DonorBox? I mean, yes. I don't know how. Problem is, I don't know if I can just sort of see the DonorBox list of people right now or how that works. But if there's a way to do that, I mean, I could certainly refresh the page, right? We see that it's at 31,301. Did somebody donate? Not yet! But I kind of, here I am on the YouTube with lots of mixed feelings about being on the YouTube. So let's use that donation. Brian Huang donated $20 to the Processing Foundation. Oh boy, I should probably go to where I left off in the book and go in order, but here we go. To 878-488-290-553 438-723-855-37187. Thank you, Brian, for your donation to the Processing Foundation. It is much appreciated. And I think we have another one. Nact Keen. Some numbers for you. 97259-655-878-437-92112. Okay. I'm seeing some messages about donations if you're located in India. I don't actually know where, I'm relying on Google's charity system and where it is, a feature on the website for different countries and locations. I don't actually know. Not keen! You missed your random number! Have no fear. We'll get you another one. I mean, what else am I doing today, to be frank? 78750142990226748169869. Okay, there you go, Nate Keene. Thank you, Monsieur, who says, I love you, Dan. Hi, Dan. Can you shout out for me? Bass legend, shout out. I shout out! I call upon the universe. Shout with me. I don't think I should probably get in the business of doing shout outs, whatever those may be. Oh, Sam H. Whew. This seemed like a good idea at the time, earlier this morning when I was getting myself ready to do this. We'll get to some coding eventually. 0573477609996299955. Okay. So I just confirmed that donations on the YouTube platform are not available. Oh my god! Ah! Okay, we've got Quantum Waffles. Maybe if somebody's anonymous, maybe I don't need to sing them numbers. 814-653-1184238 83036377724399. All right. Oh, Anonymous donated 2,000 of some currency that I don't recognize. Give me a little help there with what that currency is. This is for you, Anonymous. I love you, Anonymous. 58254-37004 7729737843691 This brings me so much happiness, and I don't have my thing up which tells me how many people are watching. I'm a little afraid to look. Oh, good, it's not too many. Simon says eventually you're just going to get overwhelmed, and guess what? I think that's the point. I want to get overwhelmed. That means people are donating. Although I don't want to create a situation where I'm motivating people not to donate because they just so desperately want me to stop singing the random numbers. But I have a feeling, knowing the way the internet works, the way that I've experienced the internet in all of my years on the internet, is that people will want to torture me and even torture themselves. Oh boy, I'm being all right. So where was I? We were at the stickers. I was at the $25 level. At the $50 level, you will receive a t-shirt with a 2-color silkscreen image created with code by Ana Carreras. If you're not familiar with Ana Carreras, somebody can drop a link to Ana's Twitter. By the way, I'm wearing shorts, in case you were wondering. I'm in the attic. It's very warm up here. I've got my holiday hat, holiday sweater. I figure, I could just wear transparent shorts. Why not wear shorts? I got no shoes on. This is how I roll, people. This is how it's going. Let's find Ana Carreras's work to feature them. Here we go. From Barcelona, creative coder, beautiful, wonderful work with creative coding. What I'm looking for is, this generative typography stuff is quite beautiful. So many wonderful projects. So this particular piece that is part of Support P5 is an artwork that you can get printed, 2-color silkscreen image on a t-shirt at the $50 donation. So remember, if you donate $50, if you donate through DonorBox, that donation will get picked up. But if you donate through YouTube, forward your receipt to foundation@processing.org. At the loops level, this is what I would love to have. Oh, I'm excited about this one. A $125 donation, you will receive a hoodie with that particular, with Ana Carreras' design. Mwah, very wonderful. And then, oh boy, I got a drum roll here now. I gotta give a little drum roll here now. We are getting down to the nitty-gritty, to the functions level. A $500 donation will receive an Infinite Objects video print. Do you know what the Infinite Objects video prints are? I was not familiar with them. I'm obsessed with them right now. I was like on their website late last night, like looking at all the different Infinite Objects things I could buy. It is what's known as a video print. They are these beautiful objects that you can place on your mantle, mount to a wall, and this particular Infinite Objects print is of the GIF, the looping animation by Dave White, otherwise known as Bees and Bombs. So Bees and Bombs, I'm frequently referring to on the coding train, having very poor attempts to recreate various famous Bees and Bombs GIFs. And you can have your very own print, video installation sculpture, I might call it, by making a donation to the Processing Foundation at the functions level. By the way, do you like the names of these levels? I just have to pat myself on the back. Somebody will correct me. If I'm taking this idea from somebody else, I hope the universe will strike me down. I'm pretty sure it was my idea to call them loops, functions, arrays. Oh, wait, up. And now, arrays, you get what you already always just get anyway. At the arrays level, you will be able to adopt, kind of like how you have that sign on the highway that says adopt a highway, only you can adopt a P5JS function or a processing function. And Sai and I will work with you to select a code element from processing or P5 to create a video tutorial that will appear not live, but will be published to the coding train, hopefully in January. I'm looking to do this January 2021. Putting that out there into the universe. This reward of a adopt a function video tutorial, I will be doing these in January 2021. I will thank you. I will collaborate with you if it makes sense to do so. And be kind to me. Try not to pick quaternions, for example. That'll be really rough. So if you make a donation at that level, there you go. Maybe if you make that large donation, maybe you'd much rather have this. Yeah, you could get that. Maybe you could get two of them. I don't know. Just saying. I will be making videos anyway, but I'd be thrilled for you to be able to offer this, what might possibly be a motivation for people to donate to the Processing Foundation. Okay. An anonymous recently was 2,000 Korean wons. Thank you to Arnav who answered that question for me. Where are we? What's our total so far? I have all these dashboards up everywhere over here. I've got the YouTube chat. I've got Discord. I've got the Disstream bot chat. I've got my live stream health YouTube dashboard thingamabobber that tells me that there's 345 people watching this right now, which is a little bit odd, if I'm being perfectly honest. And then I have my open broadcast studio. I don't see where our donation total is. I don't know I got to get that up there somewhere. Okay. All right. Now, I think it's already 11 o'clock. Dorothy will be joining us. By the way, I should not look at my email. This is I have so many problems. My life is full of problems. It's full of joy and happiness, and a lot of that is thanks to all of you who are watching this right now. One of the problems is I look at my phone while I'm live streaming. That's the worst thing. The only thing worse than looking at my phone while I'm live streaming is looking at my phone while I'm now my phone's talking to me. Go away. Would be looking at my phone while I'm teaching a class. So I pulled a muscle in my neck. I got to do some stretching. All right, it is time for another song. I have surprise songs for you today. And this song will lead us into the very first piece of code that I want to write with all of you today on the Coding Train Processing Foundation Holiday Telethon. Hold on. Let's just listen to the theme song for a second while I get myself set up.
coding, and the processing foundation lets us keep the engine.
I think there's a donation! Martine Rivera! Martine Rivera, thank you for your donation, and for your donation, here are your very own random numbers. 1536093359861 73537470314117 3141 appearing in the book of random numbers. Why is it transparent, by the way? That's kind of odd. There's no green in this. All right, I was in the middle of getting myself set up for my next song. So, as I like to do on the Coding Train Holiday Telethon, I like to embarrass myself as much as possible, lest you think that I am singing for you because you think that I can sing. Don't be mistaken. I know that it's terrible. It does bring me a lot of joy to sing, even if it is, out of tune or nasally or kind of like weird sounding. My children are not so thrilled with my singing, especially if it ever happens in public. My dancing, however, they don't like that either. They did when they were little, when they were so small. They would laugh and they would smile, and now it's just kind of like, they try to like hug me as if hugging me will get me to stop, which is nice. It's a good way to get a hug. What was I talking about? Anyway, so I'm here to sing you this song. I'm very excited about this one. This one is kind of holiday adjacent, but I feel like it works, and it's going to lead me into the first bit of code that I will write in today's holiday telethon. I'm trying to decide if I can manage this without... By the way, I have two... So thank you again to Will from America, who has helped me prepare all of the sort of backing tracks and the Processing Fundraiser theme song. And Will so generously gave me two versions of each track, one with the melody being played out and one without it. I think I might need the melody for this one. So I'm going to try because I'm just afraid. Okay, here we go. Usually I play this is the first year, by the way, of no musical instrument, which, by the way, is a huge relief there. I spent weeks practicing the ukulele. Here we go. Do you want to code a snowman? We can color with RGB. We can code a stack of circles and a triangle for a nose that's pretty sweet. You've just got to use ellipse, stroke weight background, and then add a fill that's white. Do you want to code a snowman? It doesn't have to be a snowman.
Go away, Daniel.
Okay, bye. Thank you. It's very weird to do this by yourself in an attic of your home. I hear the pitter patter of feet. There's like a dog and two cats and children playing downstairs, and I'm just up here by myself singing weird. Oh, thank God. Thank God I had somebody give a donation so I could move on from that. Thank you to Anonymous. Anonymous, for your donation to the Processing Foundation, you have won your very own random numbers. 7295453505444 2831533 2145389. Nothing like a little Sprechstimme to wake you up in the morning. Thank you. Another donation from Anonymous for 020983063112463893334. 9. I'm getting a little bit tired. Ordinarily I might start to think if only I had a studio audience. Of course, there is this global pandemic thing going on, so I am very lucky and very fortunate to happen to have this ridiculous, I don't know if you can call this a job. I do have an actual job where I get paid to teach classes. I mean, if you're watching this, you kind of wonder like, I don't know about that. I don't know this person that on the internet, this weirdo, but I'm very fortunate to get to be at home. And I know lots of people who can't, who have to be at work, who are teaching. I have the teachers of my children have to be at work for when they have in-person school. And so, to the extent here that I'm here to support the Processing Foundation and this fundraiser is about the Processing Foundation, I would really like to say a thank you to everyone who's, been a part of 2020. 2020, 1-star review, but, 2021 is right around the corner. Oh, John Person, thank you for your donation. Here we go again. Two 5095 45249 51627659001406. I'm also kind of noticing and thinking a lot of people have co-hosts, or they do a podcast and there's more than one person speaking, or they host a live stream and there's different people for different segments. I might need to start thinking about that. This is really, I gotta keep things going here. Keep my mind on track. What am I doing next? I know what I am doing next. What I am doing next is... Oh, I didn't even play the one with the lower key. That was done for me. Do you want to code a snowman? We can color with RGB. We can code a stack of circles and a triangle for a nose that's pretty sweet. You've just got to use ellipse, stroke weight background, and then add a fill that's white. Do you want to code a snowman? It doesn't have to be a snowman.
Go away, Daniel.
Okay, bye. All right, so we're going to program a snowman in P5. We've got a nice question here that Kay Weekman has passed to me. Good question from the chat. Zachary MacArthur asks, do a lot of your students come into your class knowing you from your videos, or does it usually go the other way? Oh, by the way, Taryn in the chat is telling me to release an album. Do I have an album cover for you? Oh boy, hold on. Oh, no, let me answer this question. Somebody remind me that I got to share with you. I was waiting for it to be Christmas, which by the way, I don't even celebrate that darn Christmas holiday. I mean, I do, because it's a long story. I've got a very multi-holiday celebratory family thing going on these days, which is wonderful. We can have all the presents for all the days of all the different holidays. It's not overwhelming at all. I really like Christmas trees. Is it okay to admit that I like Christmas trees? I always say, can we just get like a little teeny one, tiny one, a little small Christmas tree? Just put it on the shelf. Put it on the shelf next to the elf. Is that where the elf goes, on the shelf? I don't know. So this is a good question. I would say that it really depends. It's probably about 50-50. More so, I definitely have students who have come into the class and will come into class and say, oh, I like your videos, or I've watched your videos, I'm excited to be in your class, blah, 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 that kind of thing. I would say a lot of that, however, is not because, they've actually seen them in sort of accidental ways, but because they knew they were going to take classes on maybe program with P5JS and kind of did some research and have tried it before. And so it's hard, I think, probably if you're kind of searching the internet for all of the resources related to P5JS. I imagine that a lot of my videos come up pretty often, although there are so many other wonderful ones out there. There are just like, I mentioned Aaron Davies' Twitch channel. So many, I want to list more, but then I'm afraid of leaving people out. So I will just hold that thought, put a pin in that. Maybe I can publish a list of, I don't want to say like best P5JS or processing resources in 2020, but like some of my faves or whatever. Thank you for that question, Zach. I have to say though, where I do, I mean, not anymore because I don't know if you noticed, global pandemic. But before last March of 2020, I would find myself recognized randomly most often in NYU Tandon's, one of the NYU Tandon buildings, which is the NYU School for Engineering. And people would be like flummoxed as to like why I was there. Whereas in the Tisch departments, which is the School of the Arts, where I teach, mostly know people already, so they're not surprised to see me. Okay. We've got some, is that some kind of Norwegian currency? That is amazing. Oh my God, we're gonna get to that snowman. Thank you, Anonymous. Anonymous really likes to donate. Can we start coding us, Mythic? I get it, yeah. I feel the same way, I feel like you. 3533461912327919482701. Okay. Rogue is asking a really important question. Does YouTube take a cut from the fundraiser donations like they do from regular donations? They do not. From what I understand, through the YouTube giving platform, this is very different than if you've ever done a super chat or a membership payment for a YouTube channel. Those are commercial transactions that go to the creator, the owner of the channel, with YouTube taking quite a large percentage of 30%. But with the YouTube giving, at least so I'm told, and everything in the past that I have participated in leads me to believe that it is true, 100%, including all the transaction fees are covered, go to the Processing Foundation. And I can tell you it's true because I actually go to the Processing Foundation's mailbox and get the check that comes and look at it. So, and then deposit it into the bank, into the Processing Foundation's bank account. Little known fact, you're looking at the Processing Foundation banker right here. Although many new exciting people are joining the processing community and processing, who will be, or I don't want to like scoop any announcements. So, so yeah, let me just check to see if I have any messages from Dorothy. Not yet. So I think we're good to go. I'm going to keep going, and I am going to move on to writing some code. So let's make a snowman. So why are we making this snowman? Let me get over to the Coding Train Discord. Okay, so here we are. So by the way, if you haven't joined, I'm going to put a link into the chat right now. Coding Train has a Discord. Since this is a processing foundation, I'm doing this Coding Train live stream as a fundraiser for the Processing Foundation. I should certainly mention the processing forum. One of the most frequently asked questions I definitely get is, where do I get help with my code? I'm kind of an obsessive completionist, and I try to answer every email that I get. It's been about 2 years since I've actually been able to continue that up. So if you write me an email with a code question, chances are it will get lost into the ether of the internet. But if you post on the processing forum, there is a helpful and wonderful community there that can help you with your questions about processing and P5JS and coding. There's kind of community forums. There's posts about the fundraiser, if you have job opportunities, art call for proposals, or calls for participation in a conference or an art show. That's a platform for you to use to post or to find those kinds of opportunities. But all in addition, and these are separate things, but the Coding Train as the YouTube channel itself has a Discord. So that's what you're looking at right here. Most recently in 2020, I've been working on a series of how to code a Discord bot tutorial. I have a song about bots coming up soon. So I encourage you to join the Discord, and there are many channels here under help and discussion in particular that you can ask questions and share work and join with the Coding Train community. But the reason why I'm going there now is one of the things that I do when I live stream is I use this channel called Links. So schedule is where I post updates and announcements about the live streaming schedule. And then links is where I'll post links to things that I am talking about during the live stream. And Kay Weekman here, thankfully, already posted the Processing Foundation /donate link. And now I'm going to show you 2 sketches prepared by members of the Coding Train community made in P5JS because as of today, I am launching an exciting something as part of this fundraising initiative for us all to make P5JS holiday cards and share them with each other on the internet. So I think we might need a hashtag for this. I'm not so sure how we're going to do this. If we use Twitter or Instagram or the Discord or what, but let's take a look at these. So let's take a look at both of these sketches real quick. Let's look at this first one. So first of all, the in Discord, if I just type in the command snow globe, I will get a link to this particular sketch. And here we will see this particular sketch is made by Coding Train viewers. These are their Discord usernames, SaintPlays7380 and Yofu0420. Isn't it great how Discord, you get a random number associated with your name? It's everything I ever wanted for the Coding Train community. Everybody gets their own random number. Let's take a look at this one. So this is a snow globe sketch. So you can see it's got the Coding Train characters in it. It has a happy holidays message, and it has this snowfall happening there. So what are some things that you might do? How might you make your own versions of this? Is it that you create a design that lives in the snow globe? Can you make it interactive some way? I wonder if you can make a mobile version where you sort of shake it up and it starts to scatter all the snow. Lots of possibilities with this sketch. And I'm going to show you one more sketch now. I'm going to go to, what was this one called? Holiday Card. Hi, Dan. Hi, everybody. Nice to see you. Very clever, your use of emoji. Ah, the Utes. Okay, and this is created by Consti3204 on Discord, who created this system by which to place a P5JS sketch inside of a card. Look at it. It opens, and there is a nice tree. And then, of course, it's like a nice little WebGL world, and you can have my sketch. So I think I might start with this one because, well, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the process. First, I'm going to make my own snowman. I'm going to make my own snowman, and I'm going to make it in P5JS, and then I'm going to try to put it in this card and put a message on it and invite you, all the viewers, to make your own. All right, how does that sound? Consti219 is in the YouTube chat right now. Hi, Consti. Thanks so much for working on this. Okay, so let's duplicate this. Oh, actually, so let's go to a blank sketch first.
Go away, Daniel.
Oh, how rude! Okay, so what should I do here? How should I'm taking suggestions from those of you, the viewers of the Coding Train. Let's see I guess let's start with the most rudimentary idea for a snowman. One of the things I would like to think about maybe here is parametric design. So how might I code a snowman so that every time I write the sketch, I get a slightly different snowman. So there's some rules that generate the design, but they're different each time. But let's just make one. I'm going to click this auto refresh, which I almost never do, but I'm very excited to try it right now. Let's put, we need a fill that's white. Okay, that's looking pretty good so far. So Kobe, thank you, is saying that there's more information about how to, we're actually doing a little bit of a holiday giveaway as well on the Coding Train. And so you can submit your sketches as part of that holiday giveaway, and there's information about that and announcements. Okay, so all right, that's our first. Okay, now what do I want to do? I want to have another one, but I want to move it up. Maybe make it smaller. I guess they should sit right on top of each other, right? So if this one is at 300 and its height is 200, and the other one is at, well, let's make this simpler. Let's make this at 1, make the math simpler, and then this would set them on top of each other. But if I want to shrink it, if I take it down by 100, if I shrink the circle to 100 and then move it down by 50, it will sit right on top. And of course, I want it to be a circle. Okay, this is going well. I'm so close to having a snowman. Okay. Let's see. Now, next. Let's add one more. Let's move this one up to 50. And then let's make it 50 in size and move it down to 75. Is this the appropriate ratio of circles in a snowman? I'm not so sure. Also, I feel like maybe I need some more space to work with here. So let's see. I don't know. By the way, I have no plan here. I'm just trying to make a snowman with some circles that are white. Trying to follow my instructions. Whew. Oh my God. It's getting warm in this hat with this holiday sweater on. What should I do next? People are really discussing other things besides my amazing, incredible snowman design. I think I need some motivation here. What if we had the snowman like wobble? What if I attached some springs?
Doorway Daniel.
Okay, this is getting better. Larger. Oh, look at that snowman. Okay, ooh, this is getting good. This is getting good, people. I think we're getting a good snowman. There we go. This looks pretty good. Buttons, carrot, nose, hat, pipe. Okay, so I think we need to turn this into an algorithm, right? I want to have I want to turn this into an algorithm. So what's the sort of like key property that I would pick to sort of define and start the snowman? I think it would be probably the size of the bottom circle. So let's create a variable. I'm just going to say no loop for a second to only run it once. Let's create a variable called r, and that will be a random number between 100 and 200. And so that, by definition, will be the radius of the bottom circle. Now, should I do this? I should probably write this as a loop. So we're going to start with y is equal to the height of the canvas minus that radius. And we want to draw 3 circles. And so the first one will be at ellipse. And let's just draw 1 first. The first one will be at the y position. Golden ratio. I like this idea, Rudro. We'll definitely let's think about using the golden ratio. Y and x is always going to be the middle for right now. Yes. Okay. Yes, this is where I'm going. This is we got this suggestion from the chat from Stieg, specify snowman ball size, coal eyes, carrot nose as percentages, relative to overall height. Yes, yes, this is where I'm going. We think alike. We think alike. Thank you for this. And Violet says it would look better without the stroke. Well, that's something I can make happen very, very quickly. So y, x, and then r times 2. And in fact, P5 does have a function called circle, so I can also just use that. So let's comment these out. Ooh, what's going on here? Oh, you know what? X goes before Y. There we go. Okay, so then R equals R times, let's just use 90%. Let's shrink it by 90%. So let's make it 75%. And then Y minus equals, I guess so first I should move Y to the edge and then shrink it, then move it to the edge again. And we should get 2. There we go. So now, right, what I'm doing here is I'm starting with, if I sort of zoom in here, I start with this point, right? Then I move by I move by its radius, shrink the radius, move by that's radius, and then draw the next circle. Now, what is the golden ratio? I was going to make a random ratio, but this could be interesting to grab the golden ratio. Let's see if I can get it as a decimal number. I can't copy that. Irrational number, solution to the quad. Should I just solve for it? Should we solve this quadratic equation? I could say 1 plus square root of 5 divided by 2. We could do that. So let's make a constant. Equals 1 plus square root of 5 divided by 2. Is that the golden ratio? And I'm outside of setup and draw, so I'm gonna have to say this. Let's just see if I got about the right number here. That looks pretty good, but of course I want to divide by it. So I need to say times 1 divided by golden. So there's the golden ratio, and now we just need to get the third. There we go. Oh, it looks kind of nice. And it's sort of silly what I just did, because I could, in fact, just say 2 divided by this up here. Well, I've made some really interesting things happen. And all right, so clearly if I'm using this, what is the sort of largest size? Yeah, that's way too big. So let's just see what 150 gets us. Yeah, 150 is the full size. So that should be, all right. So now every time I run this, I get a new snowman stack. Pretty good. Let's get rid of the stroke. Might be fun to animate this somehow. I'm not sure what color the background should be in this case. All right, there's our beginning of our snowman. Oh, it's lovely. It's just delightful. Coal buttons. Oh. Where do the buttons go? The golden ratio is traditionally called phi. Yes, that is true. Where do the buttons go in a snowman? I should know this, right? If I look at like the snowman emoji, is that going to help me? Buttons here. Okay. Let's put some buttons. So now we need if I equals 0, so when we're on the first circle, let's draw a nice little black circle. And say I should really use translate. So X, let's just draw one button. See how this goes. R times like 10%. Whoops. That's about the size of a button. I think maybe we can make it a little bit bigger. That's at the center. So Y minus R times 0.2 and Y plus R times 0.2. Okay, how's that? 2 buttons? Is 2 buttons good? 3 buttons? The circles should be overlapped. I agree. That makes a lot of sense. It's going to look a little better. Okay, we can make that happen. Good suggestion from the chat. Good suggestion from the chat here. How do I want to do that? Let's not go. Let's go like 95% of the way up. Yeah, maybe a little bit more even. How do we like this? This is looking a little better. Maybe even more actually. I'm realizing now that I'm overlapping them. I think that's kind of nice. Okay. Oh, we've got a donation! Thank goodness! Thank you so much to DDC for your donation to the Processing Foundation. Here are your random numbers. 4991918644926. I can't find the 2. 9661099260937. Hey. Okay. Fractal twig arms. Oh yes. We're going to be making some fractal twig arms for sure. Okay. Now, what is next? What else goes on a snowman? Nato says random number of buttons. Oh, you got me there. Random number of buttons. Oh, Tom Lucas, just when I stopped playing the song. Tom Lucas, thank you for your donation to the Processing Foundation. It is very appreciated. It is appreciated this much. 2335104417286 00680322794279. Hey, thank you. Mwah. All right, we are going to oh, and a quick pause here. Tyler says, can we get access to the donation rewards if we donate here on YouTube? Yes, check the pinned comment on this video. You have to, all you need to do is email your Google receipt to foundation@processing.org. And we've got 2 more donations. AdXM 819070 961565182499656. And also, thank you to Zachary MacArthur. Zachary MacArthur has donated to the Processing Foundation. And Zachary MacArthur, we thank you with these random numbers. 2949105725556 666154193599052. Oh, you better keep count. You better keep count. You better keep count. Keep count. Keep counting. Random numbers. Counting them down. All right. So, now oh my goodness! Just when I stopped. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, Dorothy's in the chat. Great. Dorothy, we're going to bring you in soon. There we go. Okay, hold on. Thank you to Anonymous. 973-5560-006-181 66513754618260. And also to Craig Rode Jr., the Processing Foundation thanks you for your donation with these random numbers. 35104 20732 160727246895452. Oh, and Franny Knits! You guys are keeping me loading. You guys are keeping me going here. Franny Knits, thank you for your donation. Here are some random numbers for you. 302-933-130-596-03025-76085 013033763. Whew. This really, I'm telling you, this seemed like such a good idea earlier today when I thought of reading random numbers for people who donate. Dorothy is here. Dorothy, I would like to know from Dorothy when it is, how much longer you are available, because I'm attempting to finish off this P5JS Snowman, and then I believe after that would be a great time for you to call in and talk a bit about the Processing Foundation. But I don't know. I know you have some other meetings and things maybe today, so let me know if you have a time that you have to leave by, and I'll make sure to bring you in by then. Everyone say hi to Executive Director of the Processing Foundation in the chat, Dorothy Santos! Okay. All right, we're going to go with Nato's suggestion of a random number of buttons. So this is where I'm doing the buttons. So we're going to need another loop. So let's get a number. Well, we want at least 2 buttons. And maybe let's go between 2 and 4. So this would be 2, 3, or 4. This should give me 2, 3, or 4 buttons. And then I need, how much space do I have? Well, I guess I could do, I'm doing this in such a strange way. But it's just the way my brain is telling me to do it right now. So let's do this. Like, just for the sake of argument, if I do this, y, let's just do this just to y plus j times r. I'm just going to do something really silly here for a second. Okay, so every time I run this, I'm going to get a bunch of buttons sort of spaced out by some arbitrary amount. So what is the total length that I want to have the buttons spaced between? So the total length that the buttons should be spaced is, I'm going to make that basically r. So that's going to be r. So dr is r divided by the number of buttons. And so this would be y plus j times dr. So that's 2 buttons, right? So no matter what, the buttons are spaced out, but they're not centered. So they should go, this is like really kind of crazy, minus r divided by r times 0.5. So this, no. If r is the amount of space for all the buttons, is it different if it's an odd, if it's only going to work if it's an odd number? I'm confused. Give me an odd number of buttons, gosh darn it. There we go. No? Why are my buttons not centered? What did I get wrong here? So the button Y location is the center plus what button number I'm on, 0, times the spacing between all the buttons. And then, all right, if I do that, let's just make, for sake of argument now, the number of buttons 3 always. So this makes sense. I want to move up by, it's R minus 1. No. It's the number of buttons, 3, times dr, half of that. So why shouldn't that be minus r divided by 2? I went divided by 4. Am I just confused? Yeah. It's 4. I'm not sure why, but it definitely is 4. 2. So now we have a random number of buttons. Map would really make sense. Chris Sears is telling me to use map. Oh my god, map would make so much sense here. Let's redo this with map. I like the idea of redoing this with map. Just as a way to think about it. Let by equals map j, which goes between 0 and num, to between r. I want to go between y minus r and y plus r, just for the sake of argument here. That's going to space them out. How? Not exactly, because if there are 2, then I'm only getting 0 and 1. Right? Why did that not work? Height minus 2. Why? The diameter I know is 2r. Agree with Chris Sears. Well, wait, what's wrong with my mapping? I'm very happy with my mapping. Why is, if there's 2, am I only seeing it 1? And this is also a good suggestion from Stieg. I definitely want to add some Perlin noisy randomness here and all that kind of stuff, but I'm just confused here. If j is 0, then I'm mapping. Why would that be in the center? 0 to 2. Oh, I see. Goes from 0 to num minus 1. Yeah. Okay, of course. Thank you to, I'm not really thinking about this because the buttons are 0 and 1. So no. What just happened there? Oh, my other way was working. Is map not doing what I think it's going to do? Hold on, let's just see. Okay, this should be, right, with 2 buttons, that's exactly right. 0 and 1. With 3 buttons, there one, so that's right. So if I, is it just it's being covered up by this one? It's there, it's just being covered up. Yeah, they're overlapping. I see. Yeah, I think let's use 0.5. There we go. Okay, this of course. So map actually works. Let's try making them random again. But I think they should actually be like that's not where you would have 2 buttons on a snowman. I think there's just like an amount of space between the buttons, which makes more sense. So it really is y minus dr times the total number. Y, like I want a certain amount of length for the buttons to fit into. So this all right, I think this is what I want now. Now, the buttons are always going to fit in this like small area. I have a different idea now. I have a different idea, everybody. Okay. Wait. I think what should be consistent here. Oh, wait, we have a donation. You saved me. You saved me. You have a donation. Thank you. Thank you to Keith. A button class. Oh my God, help. 84987 2875 19177147 147 332455. Oh. Okay. I'm not sure why that didn't come through, Kobe. Okay. All right. Boy, this is like a lesson in how to obsessively spend an incredible amount of time on these buttons. How to program a snowman in P5Js in over 4.5 hours. I have a different idea of a way I want to do this. I want the buttons to be separated, right? So there's a button size, which is R times, which is 20% of the radius. There is a total number of buttons. And then there is the length of all of the buttons, which is the button size times the total number of buttons. But and we should have a little spacing. So there should be but I don't want the spacing to be the spacing to be a percentage. I'm making this so complicated. I want like a 10%, a little spacing in between the buttons. So I don't need this. And now I just need that the button's Y location goes from 0 to num minus 1 to the center of it minus length divided by 2, and then the center plus length divided by 2. There we go. So no matter how many buttons there are, the length is, I guess I want them to, maybe I want it to be fixed actually. The length should actually just be R times 0.5. I'm going to do that. No, that's still the same problem. What's happened to me? This is really bad. I've gone off the deep end. Topmost button should be center aligned with the middle circle, and bottommost should be center aligned with the bottom circle, and the rest should be equally spaced in between. Okay, I'm thinking. Topmost button. The buttons go in between here? Oh, I like that idea. Should we make this? Okay, I got it. Everybody, hold on. We're starting over. Cut. Cut. I have an idea, people. Just bear with me for a moment.
Doorway Daniel.
Everything's going to be okay, everybody. We're going to refactor this code right now. We're going to make it work. We got to sit noon. And all I've done is sing a lot of songs. And yeah. Yes, this is going to be okay, everybody. Just take a deep breath. I don't know, go take a break, get yourself a nice hot cup of tea, some warm cocoa. And I'm going to be working this out. Dorothy, are you still here? Is Dorothy still here? Do I have a message from Dorothy? Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. Sorry. I do have a message from Dorothy. How about in 10 minutes? We're going to take a break in about 10 minutes. All right, so let's keep going with this. We are going to keep going with this. We're going to say R equals this. Okay. When in doubt, make everything this dot. I have a song that I'm going to sing as soon as I forget that this dot. It's going to be very exciting. Then what am I doing here? I have the same sort of idea. And we're going to make the snowball XY with R. And then we're going to just want to get what I had before. I need to build up some confidence here by making this object oriented. And then I just need to make the circle with no stroke. Okay. This is looking good, people. Just wait till we have our button class. We have our snowball. We're going to be able to animate stuff. This is going to be much better. And then now, get rid of all this. Forget about all that stuff I was doing. Just delete it. Just say goodbye. Is there a more gender neutral term than snowman I could use? Let's see here. What did I miss, people? Remember how we're going to make this into a holiday card from the coding train? What did I miss? What did I miss? I'm getting some errors here. Line 76. Snowball. Hold on, let me look at this. R is not defined. R is not defined. Where did I forget R? Is it what I think it is? Oh, it's this dot R. I need to do this because I'm going to adjust it. I don't know if I'm going to need that later. Okay. What's still the problem? What's still the problem? Snowballs is not defined, line 17. And it's happened, everybody! It's happened! It's happened! We have a new song for you to sing. Guess what, everyone? It's time to sing another song. Forgot the this dot. It happens a lot. My brain starts to rot. My attempts at coding were all for naught. Without this dot, you can't create the object. This dot deserves but the utmost respect. This dot is the one that I can't reject. I think I'm falling in love. I think I might need the melody here. Forgot the this dot. No, up there. There we go. It happens a lot. My brain starts to rot. My attempts at coding were all for naught. Without this dot, you can't create the object. This dot deserves but the utmost respect. This dot is the one that I can't reject. I think I'm falling in love. Forgot this dot. Forgot this dot. Okay, why do I only have one snowball? Sorry, I'm getting a lot of like notifications. I really should turn these off while I'm live streaming. Okay. Where are the other? Where are the other snowballs? Oh, look at this. This is the mistake. There we go. Okay. So now, once again, we now have my snowman. Darth Taurus! Darth Taurus! Thank you, Darth Taurus, for your donation. And now, for your donation, you will receive your very own random numbers. 23871 61657 65561 161 Okay. Whew. Oh, I need a break here. So for those of you who are not able to donate from your area and you want to donate, please go to processingfoundation.org and go to support P5 here. Hopefully the donor box system will allow you to donate and you'll also receive the rewards. If you're donating through, the blobbies are watching. Blobbies, hello. What was I saying? If you are donating via YouTube, you should make sure you forward your message, your email receipt to foundation@processing.org. Okay, let's see if we can add the buttons. Then I'm going to take a break and I will I'm fixing my hat here. I think it looks better like this. And I'm going to let Dorothy take over for a few minutes, frankly, just because I need a break for a second. But I want to accomplish the buttons. I can make the buttons happen. Okay. So now we want to add some buttons. So let's make a button class. So honestly, the button can basically be the snowball. Cannot access snowball before initialization. That's interesting because I'm doing something kind of crazy here where I've got everything in one file. That's fine. So this is quite unnecessary, but if you've never tried inheritance before with object-oriented programming, here is a nice opportunity. So I can basically say, how do I do this again? I think if I write the constructor and then call super, basically the idea of creating a button is to give it an X, Y, and a size. And the only difference is, and I can say, let's make this a color. This dot color. So the snowball is a circle that is white, And the button is everything that is a snowball, but just has a color that is 0. Yes, Ross was saying, oh, no, I'm going full classes, people. I'm going full object-oriented programming. This is I'm going full object-oriented programming expression. Yeah. Forgot the this dot. All right, now I should be able to just make some buttons now. I should be able to say, okay, because I got 2 snowballs. I'm going to say start Y is snowballs. Is the bottom one is number 2. Is the middle one dot Y. End Y is the middle one, Y. And then I just want to, I want to have some number of buttons. We're going to have a lot of buttons, people. We're going to have between 10 and 20 buttons. So we're going to have that many buttons. And the and I'm going to say buttons index I equals a new button at an X and a Y. So the button, the Y, the X is still just at this X. The Y, the Y is mapping I, which goes between 0 and num minus 1 from start Y to end Y. And the size of the buttons are this dot R times 10. So 10% of the radius. What have I done? Oh wait, we have a donation. Anonymous has donated. Thank you very much. Six 9087690485958762068732996. All right, thank you, Anonymous. All right, okay, now, what's wrong with my code here? Error at line 86. I don't have a line 86. What's going on? What's happening? What have I done wrong? Are you hearing that, by the way? This sort of like noise? Just try something. No, I don't know what that is. Okay. Let button extends snowball. I made the most complicated snowman ever. But I'm completely lost as to what the error is. I'm going to look over here. Snowballs is not defined. Oh my god. No, are you serious? Where? Forgot the this dot. It happens a lot. Forgot the this dot. My brain is rot. Cannot read property 1 of undefined. Snowballs. There we go. Woohoo! I'm back! We're back, baby! Let's... The most over-engineered snowman ever. It's going to be worth it, though. Where are the buttons? Where are the buttons, people? Where are the buttons? Okay, so let's not show these for a second. All right, now, are we getting to here? Oh, this dot buttons is not iterable, line 29. Oh, this dot buttons. Buttons! I'm falling in love with this dot. Buttons! Oh my god, those are the buttons? Okay, maybe that's too many buttons. Dorothy, save me! Okay. Oh god. That's what it's... Okay. We're getting somewhere. I think we should have them overlap even more, by the way. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Ta-da! Snowman! I have no talent for visual design whatsoever. Okay. So that's a lot of buttons. I agree. I agree. I think I might rethink this a little bit, but it's flexible now. All right. We're going to take a short break. Not really a break, but I would like to bring in Dorothy here to talk about the Processing Foundation. So let me move to this here. And I'm going to just play the Processing Fundraiser theme song while I get set up to bring Dorothy in.
Come a long way in the year of 2020, though a lot of things happened that weren't so funny. Sure, we had a lot of whoops, but we did a lot of coding, and the Processing Foundation lets us keep the engine going. On the coding train, it comes along and then it takes you away into a world where all that matters is the this dot and P5JS and the passengers on board that keep the train running at its best.
Uh-oh. All right, we're just about there, everyone. Whoops. I've just got to fix a couple things. Audio-wise. Okay, that's off. All right, let me play this song. Hold on, let me just play my waiting music here. While we're waiting for Dorothy. Oh, you gotta have to turn your audio. This is like old-timey radio shows where you're gonna have to turn your radio down. Do you hear me, Dorothy? Yeah, okay, hold on. All right, nobody hears you yet. I'm about to send your audio in. So I'm just getting this ready here. How do I make this look right? I'm running a highly professional operation here, people. Okay, hold on. I'm making that. No, close this window. Ah! There we go. Perfect. Okay. I've got you up in the corner of the screen. I'm gonna turn down the music here. I'm gonna turn your audio on. Dorothy, say hello. Nobody sees you yet, but I want to know if they hear you.
How is everyone?
Okay. Your audio is coming through loud and clear. So now I'm just going to close a couple windows here, and I'm going to have the fundraiser page up. I can bring up any other URLs by your request. And I'm now, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and you're live. Hi, Dorothy.
Hi. This is quite surreal because I can't see anything else except me and my lovely cat here.
Hold on. I'll make this a little better for you. Oh no! I will. Now you can see me also. I'm in multiple places on the screen, but now you can see me. Hi.
No, this is so great. I enjoy the Snowman or Snow Person or Snow Pal. I've been seeing some interesting names for the Snow Friend that you've so lovely. I thought that the coal buttons would go in the middle circle personally with a nose and two coal eyes, but I don't want to add any more work to anyone's day.
That would certainly make sense. I don't know what's happening to me today. I'm like, it's just been. I think it's been a very long 2020, and all of a sudden, like what seemed to me like the simplest thing in the world that I would not possibly need to prepare for in terms of like programming a little snowman design, has turned into a quite Snow Pal. I love Snow Pal. I'm going to use that Snow Pal.
So great.
That's a good one. I've really, it's I guess it's an example of the process of what coding is like.
Yeah, no, I mean, I guess, and I don't want to take up much more time. I know people logged on to see you, Dan. So, hey, and I just want to say thank you, first of all, to everyone who's donated. I think it's really wonderful. As I really love the theme song actually, because we have gone through challenges this year, but I think it's been really affirming to see everyone just joining the telethon, but also donating. So again, thank you so much to everyone. Whether people believe this or not, this is like my days are filled with actually checking the foundation email. I am also one of the people that's behind seeing all the artwork that everyone makes. So if it's me, if it's Processing Foundation that's like enjoying the art that you're making online via social or wherever, I'm one of the people that sees everything that you all are doing. So I really do. I mean, it sounds so cheesy, but it like really does keep the work going. But yeah, donating enables us to kind of do all of the programming that we have planned for next year, such as the fellowship. The open call is coming up next year, so please be on the lookout for that. That's a way to kind of work with the Processing Foundation and other, past fellows and mentors. But there's some really big things we want to do in 2021. It's also the 20th anniversary of Processing.
I know, crazy.
So, believe it or not, we're trying to do some really big things, and and we can't do that without the support of the community. So it means a lot to see everyone here today. And I don't know what else to say. Also, if anyone wants.
We just lost your audio.
Oh, if anyone wants to do a sketch of my cat, sorry, can you hear me still?
Now I can, yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, because my cat, I was gonna say I would love to see a cat sketch with a Santa hat. I'm more than happy to, and I welcome those sketches. If anyone wants to send them directly, I have no problem sharing my email. But you could also just send it to foundation@processing.org because I am checking all the email.
By the way, while you were talking there were just a whole bunch of donations that came in, and I'm being told, you won't be able to hear this, Dorothy, but breaking news, Breaking news. I believe we reached the $1,000 goal of the Coding Trains fundraiser today.
Oh my gosh!
I think it was your logging on to say hello that made that happen.
No, I think it was I think it was my cat. It was just out and just but I do also want to express not just gratitude to the community but also to like the incredible team we have. I think a lot of what everyone sees happening, whether it's the coding train, whether it's you know P5.js community, handling, you know, inquiries or kind of questions on our discourse forum, and from all the processing foundation or processing community day organizers around the world. Like, it takes so much to do the things that we do. And so I again just wanted to thank everyone. And if you have any questions, again, foundation@processing.org. As Dan mentioned, please don't forget to send your receipt to foundation@processing.org. I'm actually going through all that email, so I will be and then this time also I have to admit my apartment is no longer going to be the fulfillment center, so you should be able to get things way faster this year. But yeah, Dan, is there anything that you want me to talk specifically about? Or
No, as you were talking, I was kind of like scrolling through various pages of the website, like to see, and it's just like so wonderful. It makes me smile to see all the faces and names of people who are on the people page of the Processing Foundation. And that really only, I think, scratches the surface of all the different people that have been involved. If you go to the fellowships page and scroll through to see all the previous fellows projects. Another thing that I think is really important to highlight is the Processing Foundation Medium, where there'll be long form posts from different fellowship projects, and especially I would like to highlight these Create Canvas interviews, which are interviews with the different educators. That's sort of been like a new thing that a lot of new episodes of that came. I'm trying to think of what are the highlights of 2020. So I guess I don't even really have to think of them, because if you just go to the Medium page and scroll through, you're really going to see all of the posts over that particular year.
I mean, I think another highlight that I want to share, and we get so many emails. And again, just to attest, I go through all these emails um, that are always asking how you can help. And I think a big part of it is to, using the forum, posting your questions, sharing your artwork, tagging us on social media so we know what you're making, the things that you're doing. I mean, there's so many ways to kind of celebrate, all the things that we've done this year. And this has been a really difficult year. And I think to Dan's point, considering that what the fellows of 2020 had to go through, I really encourage you to look at the Medium interviews that they've done with Joanna Hedva, our director of advocacy. And as Dan mentioned, listening in on the interviews that Sabr Khan, our education community director, conducted with educators from different kind of areas as well, using code as a way of making artwork, but also just trying to engage in social change. And yeah, and this year definitely we need to celebrate all of those accomplishments, from the fellows to our team, even to all of you, to the community, and to the contributors out there. There's so many of you, and it's like I really am so thankful to be a part of this community, because I'm learning so much. Also, just side note, Dan, I've said this previously. I I would love an iteration of the Coding Train sweater for next year.
I know.
If I know people would totally love that. Just just a side note.
Yes, I would love to make that happen. I should get in touch with Mariko, who this was like a one-time thing. I should pull up her Twitter. But she made a whole video about her process and like hand making and designing the sweater. then this was, I think, from now 2 or 3 years ago. And it's like I just wear it every year now. But this is why I was saying this over email. What happens to me with this holiday fundraiser is it's always such a busy, fall is so busy and so stressful, so many things going on. This is such a joy and fun to do. But I literally like just start figuring out what I'm going to do the day before. So one of these years, I got to start planning this much further in advance. We can have sweaters for everybody, more guests, more coding examples and fun things. We're gonna have to remember that. So somebody I don't know, maybe someone remind me around October next year. When is it? Thanksgiving? That's when I should be like, that's when the the holiday season starts. I don't know. But yes, the sweater, we got to make the sweater a thing. I'm into that.
Well, in the Philippines, Christmas decorations go up in September.
Oh.
So, I mean, it starts early. So we will figure it out. We'll figure it out. But yeah, Dan, thank you so much for doing the telethon every year and just all of the fun. I mean, I don't know, did you make a snowman last year? I don't remember. I did log on, but I don't even, you've done so many videos. I don't even remember.
It's hard to remember because I've kind of gone through like all of the obvious like holiday things, like, oh, let's do a snowflake or let's do a fractal tree. But I don't think I think there was 1 year where I did this, like I was like playing with Sketch RNN, which is this machine learning model that would generate drawings. I think some snowmen might have come out of that. But no, this is the first P5JS Snow Pal or Snow Buddy that for the telethon. So I'm gonna make that happen. So what last question for you, Dorothy, before we sign off is, if people are sharing anything they make, regardless whether it's from, but I'm thinking in particular of anybody who's watching this live stream and is going to take that Snow Pal code and make a much more real, like beautifully designed version of a Snow Pal. How should they share it with the Processing Foundation? Hashtag on Twitter, just tag processing.org. What's the best way?
Yeah, tagging processing.org on Twitter or Instagram. If you have it's interesting. We get a lot of animated work, and it's, unless someone posts kind of, a story on, say, Instagram. But the best way is also if you wanted to submit to foundation at processing.org, like an actual, excerpt of an animation that you have, I can do that as well. It's easier for me to then share the animation, because I know sometimes, on different social media streams, you can only share kind of an like a screenshot or an actual image if it's reposted or reshared. So that's
awesome.
That's how you can share.
Okay, well, we're going to be collecting a lot of these in the Coding Train Discord. I know that there's a system and that we've got like a holiday submissions channel. I'm going to try to pull that up and see. But so we'll collect. I'll help. We'll sort of collect stuff, and we can share throughout the next few days for the rest of 2020. Share everybody's holiday or New Year's themed P5JS cards.
I would love that. Oh yes, I saw that earlier and I was so excited. I actually want to make a P5.js holiday card. Yeah, please do that. And I'm so excited to see everyone's work.
Great. Thank you so much, Dorothy. Everybody, big round of applause. The sound effect is playing that you can't hear. A big round of applause for Dorothy. And thank you for all of your work on the Processing Foundation. Here's to another wonderful year of processing community projects and initiatives and get-togethers and code and fun and all sorts of stuff in 2021.
Yay! Thank you so much, everyone. Bye.
Bye, Dorothy. Okay. All right, I'm back. This is good. I would say that I'm maybe like a B+ for today's live, but the A+ for Dorothy. I'm just thinking about how I'm doing with this live stream today. It's 12:30. We've been going for about 2 hours. We had so many donations come in, but so I'm not sure how to thank them all. But give me a second here. I'm going to take just a short, brief break just to get a couple technical things set up, and then I'll be back to finish the Snowman, Snow Pal. Okay, here I am back. All right, so before I go on to complete this snow pal, um, so wait, I have. I'm sorry that Stig. Stig, your comment is so wonderful. I'm going to read it. If someone can repost it into, or actually, you know what? I can just do this myself. Stig, I think you're in the Discord in the members. Anything you post in there, I can actually bring up onto the screen, and I'm going to bring it up right now because I just copy pasted it over. Stig writes, "Don't sweat about the snow buddy, Dan. Showing what an inherently messy activity coding is will help people just learning to code overcome their anxiety of having to make everything perfect." Thank you for expressing what is the mantra, the point of view, the philosophy of the coding train itself. I super appreciate it. And for all of you who are tagging me right now in Discord, know that a big sound effect goes off in my ear every time I get tagged. So try to use that only for any sort of like important messages that I need to receive. So thank you, Stig, for that comment and for your support of the coding train and the Processing Foundation. All right. So what I want to do is I want to quickly go and show you. So this is this telethon is a fundraiser for the Processing Foundation. You just heard from Dorothy, and I've been talking about the Processing Foundation. Thank you to everyone who's donated. I hear we've reached our goal. Let's see if we can get it higher still. People are still donating. I'll probably still be here live streaming, although I really need to go spend some time with my children. But what I wanted to mention is simultaneously, sort of as part of creating all of these P5JS holiday cards that I'm doing as part of the telethon, we are running in the Coding Train Discord a kind of holiday giveaway. So you can, in the announcement section, you can find some more information on it. I just wanted to show, this is where I will be this is where you can post your holiday sketches. So Diamond Ore, I hope it's okay with you that I'm showing your sketch. It is so fantastic. I just looked at it. This is the first submission using the card template made by Consti. So you can see the template has a title, username, click the mouse, and the card opens. Is it the clicking the mouse that actually causes the card to open? I actually have no idea. And let's take a look now at this example from the Diamond Ore on Discord. Bounding Polygon by Or Yedia. Oh, look at this. It's a card with this animation. Isn't that so cool? And look, there's even a slider here. So I can kind of, I don't know what the slider does, but it does something cool. Changes the force, the boundaries, and I can do toggle. So there's a polygon here that I can toggle on and off. I love this. So I love this idea of holiday cards with P5JS animations. Let's collect these, maybe like making short like GIF animations of them and sharing them on social media. I'm in the market for a really good hashtag, or that you could just tag the coding train and processing.org. I would love to be able to, but I think a hashtag is useful because then I can just go to that page and see all of them. So I'm looking for your hashtag submissions now for how we're going to share these. Back to my snowpal. Okay, so first of all, I did like Snow Buddy, but I'm gonna change this to Snow Pal just because it is less typing. And I don't know why I put a capital B there. That seems unnecessary. And this will be, whoops, what did I just do here? So this is a new Snow Pal. This is my pal. Pal. What did I do wrong? Oh, right. And then I made that because I had to be crazy about this. There's an error due to Snowball. Snowpal. Oh no, that's still Snowball. Oh my God, I've lost my mind. What's going on? I've ruined everything. Snowball's not defined. Ah, there we go. Okay, we're back, people. We're back. Here is our Snowpal. All right, so the buttons are flawed, but I'm going to move on from the buttons. And now we just need to probably put in a nose. Let's see if let's just make the nose. Let's just have the nose be a vector, like a vector object with a position. And I think probably if I just take and put a rectangle there and say fill. Where is my, oh, this dot nose. Let's quickly add a nose. Yay, there's my nose. Why is the Y? Oh, because the Y went up. All right, so let's just say if I've really done this in like such an insane way. If let's see, the nose is, let's put it in the middle of the last snowball. Zero, 1, 2. This dot. This dot. It's so quiet. There we go. Okay. Hey, there's my 3 to 6. I'm being told to use fewer buttons. Okay, that's starting to look good. Okay, now the nose should really be a triangle. So let's make it a triangle. So how do I make a triangle? Triangle, this nose X, nose Y, this nose dot X, this nose dot Y. I'm just going to hard code in some numbers, like 1 point down, and then I need one more. So I need X and Y. Y down, then X plus like 20. And let's go back to the, right, this is what, oh, that's pretty good. Like, see, that's what I'm kind of going for with the nose. Maybe it should actually be pointing down. Yeah, that's better maybe. So it should obviously be bigger. So no, I need like nose width is this dot R. This dot R times 20%. Okay, that's the height. Interesting. And notice how I didn't make a nose class, even though I really should have based on what I'm doing. Let's just make it the height 10%. There we go. That's pretty good for my nose. I'll take it. Sort of sizing according to the snow pal. Now we need some eyes. What should I do about the eyes? Buttons? Should I get a little image of buttons? We're just gonna put 2 more circles. I gotta wrap this up, people. Okay, so that's my nose. Now, and I think actually, I for right now I would like the our snow pal to generally be larger, so I don't want to have a super small one. Okay. Now let's see. All right, so we make it orange. Orange, that's a good idea. could someone give me, could I please request an RGB value from orange? Oh, try the color 255, 140, 0. Okay, let's try that for the nose. 255, 140. That's better. I like that. Thank you. Okay, we're doing well. 93, 57, 13. I'm also being told. 93, 57, 13. Let's try that. 93, 57, 13. That's too dark, but I thank you for the suggestion. Oh, my sound is off. Sorry, everybody. That's when you're supposed to use the notification, right? That's when you add Shiftman me, when my sound is off. Yeah. I'm going to wait for the chat to catch up with me, having realized that I hit the mute button by accident. But look at this. Look at our beautiful buttons. All misshapen, missized. Oh, I love our snow pal. Mwah. I love our snow pal. Okay, chat, come on. Catch up, chat. Catch up to where I fixed it. Okay. Now, let's see. What are they need some eyes. I'm really getting tired of doing this. Okay. It's back. You can all hear me, right? Okay. What do snowmen look like? Oh, look at this. A scarf? Oh, that's so much more. Ooh, oh, I need a little mouth and okay, we're going to have to do this. We got to go through with this, everybody. All right. So I think the buttons, I can reuse the button class for the eyes and the mouth. Let's do that. So, I have an idea. Let's have the snow pals sing along with me. Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay, I've got an idea, everybody. This is great. Okay, so now I just need to, let's add some eyes. Let's say the left eye is a new button. Where am I? Let's see. This is the top snowball XY. So this is the head. So let's just put that in a variable. So I can say head.x, head.y. So now I have the head, and the left eye is head.x minus, let's just head.r. Here, head. Okay, so we're going to make a head as a button at x minus the half of the radius, and then at head.y. Sorry. And a right eye, which will be plus that. And then we can say this dot buttons push push those two I's in. No? Oh, I need an R for them. I need a size. Let's just quickly hard code in a value. Look at those eyes. They're beautiful. I guess they should be also, and that's too far apart those eyes are. Okay, that's a little bit better. Their size should probably be, that's pretty good, 10% of the radius. And then their Y should be also offset. Okay. Yay! Okay, now we've got our eyes. Now for the really exciting moment. This is going to be so fun. Let's make a little sine wave for the mouth. So I've really done quite a number on the code here. I just want to be able to see this, see these variables. I don't usually do this, but I want to be able to see this written out. So I left and I right. Those are the left eye and right eye. Now, one thing that I'm kind of got all over the place here, let's put this into a variable, is offset. Because that, I think, would be useful to just have in a variable. And then also, let's make a head R, which is head.r times 0.1. So this is for the buttons in the head. Okay, so now we're still in pretty good shape here. Try using an arc. Well, I could use an arc, but I want to put the dots. An arc, right, an arc. It doesn't need to be a sine wave. Yes, that's sort of silly. I was thinking of actually having its mouth oscillate at a sine wave, because I'm going to make the snow pal sing. This is going somewhere, people. This is going places. It's going to snow. I got to make the fractal tree hands. Oh, it's okay. We're getting there. It's only $12.50. Okay. How are we doing donation? We haven't had a donation in a little while. Got to keep me going here. Got to fuel the train. I have a little bit more coffee that's quite cold here. I hear the pitter patter of children's feet. All right. So now we've got to do a loop. Hello. I do. Okay, I gotta finish this. I'm making a snow pal. But I will. I'm gonna wrap up soon. But I've got to make this snow pal.
Doorway Daniel.
Okay, now what I'm attempting to do is use polar to Cartesian coordinates to trace the path of the mouth in a little bit of an arc. So I'm going from the angle 0 to 180 degrees. Let's see if that works. So and I have my ridiculous way of making an so that I should be able to say this dot buttons. All right, let's make a mouth button is a new button that goes at X, Y with some, I'm just going to hard code in a size, and this dot buttons push mouth. So, oh, they're all up here. Look at that. There they are up there. So I need to offset them by head.x head dot y. There, see? Look at that. So, and offset needs to be times 2, I think. Spread it out more. There, this is what I'm talking about. Looking good. So the question is, so I should use map, I think. Like, I probably want to have a fixed number of these, and then I'll map the angle. So let's just say, this is, how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's say we have 8. So let's try doing it for let n equal 0, n is less than 8, n plus plus. And then instead of this, let's let the angle be map n, which goes from 0 to 8, 0 to pi. And this should say angle. And what did I get wrong here now? What did I mess up here? N, which goes from 0 to 8, 0 to pi. What's different? What did I do? Oh, I have an extra, like, curly. There we go. So it's off by 1 because this should actually be 7. There we go. But maybe I actually shouldn't go all the way to the side. I don't know how to use half of cosine and sine. It should look more natural. Yes. 0 to 120 with 30-degree offset. Oh, interesting. So I could go from, 0.1 to pi. I'm just doing like arbitrary values here. And then this should be head r. But it should be a little bit smaller. That's pretty good. All right. I think the nose should be a little bit higher. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay. Oh boy, the nose is cutting off the mouth. Okay, I think we're in pretty good shape here. This could use some work, but it's fine. I also just feel like generally, can I get away with a 200? What is 200 like off the? Yeah, 200 is way off. 150 is the maximum, right? No. I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's try this. Okay, I'm not going to get too caught up in that. All right. Here is our we need to offset all of these. They should also and it's too bad that the nose is like cutting off the last one there, but I'll live with that. We should offset, we should adjust these all with a little bit of randomness. I like that as well. You know what it should be? The buttons, where did I make it? Should here, the button itself should give itself its own little bit of randomness. Right? So rather than me have to figure it out for every single one, since I have this button class, there's no reason why, wherever it might be, where is the button class? Do I have a button class? Snowball button, yes. There's no reason why I can't say something like x plus equal random. Like, let's give them all a little bit of offset, every single button. And probably the amount of offset should be based on something. And then the size. Like a 10% adjustment. Whoa, that offset is like crazy for the mouth. So probably the randomness of x should be some amount of r itself. So let's just see. Right? So that makes sense because they're much more off for the larger buttons. So now, okay, this is going well. Here is our snowman. Yay! Okay. I'm excited. It has no hands. Everybody's telling me it has no hands. It's going to have hands. Make the nose a little bit smaller. The nose is kind of awful. I need to do something about this nose. But I'm going to leave it right now. This is code that all of you can improve and make better. All right, let's add the arms. So, all I need is a fractal tree. Oh, how convenient. Look at this fractal tree. And if I go over here and I run this, looks pretty good. Probably something like this would be a nice arm, and we can make it have a little bit more randomness to it. Let's grab this code. Let's get this branch function. Whoops. Let's get this branch function, go back over to our, and we're going to say, we'll give it a constructor, gets just a starting point and maybe a starting angle. And so this dot x equals x, this dot y equals y, this dot angle equals angle. And then let's write a branch function. And oops. So, whoops. Oh, it should have an initial length. And then the show function will recursively call branch with its length. Okay, now, okay, there's lots of interesting things going in the chat, but let's see. So I've got some syntax errors. First of all, too many brackets, maybe. Okay, so now this branch. First of all, I'm gonna need a push, and I'm gonna need a pop because all that translation and rotation is going to need to be self-contained. Then I'm going to want to translate to the X and Y and rotate by that angle to start. And then call branch. So let's see if we can make a arm. So let's add, we've got head and buttons and mouth and nose. Let's add left arm. Is a new arm at, I'm just going to give it some arbitrary location for right now. -100, 200. Wait, what am I doing? I don't know. Where are we? I should translate to like the center. Let's just try 100, 300, and length of 100. And let's say this dot left arm dot show. Okay, so we've got some errors. What went wrong? Boy, a lot of like helpful error messages for me here, but it's too much. Called from line 219 and draw. I think something has gone wrong here. Something has gone terribly wrong. So I think my SnowPal has to go into a different file. I've completely. We need some more JavaScript files here. Snowpal.js. I can't follow this anymore. And snowpal.js. Let's make one more called just parts. Parts.js. Parts.js. And in parts, I will take the arm, the snowball, and the button, and put that in here. So this is helping me understand what's going on. This should say pal. All right, we are back. But what is this error that I'm getting? Uncaught angle is not defined. I have a feeling it's this. Forgot the this dot. It happens a lot. My brain starts to rot. My attempts at coding were all for naught. Without this dot, you can't create the object. This dot deserves but the utmost respect. This dot is the one that I can't reject. I think I'm falling in love. Oh. Branch is not defined. This dot. Branch is not defined. Okay, hold on. Rotate was expecting a number. The confusing thing is there's too many. Okay. Oh, I didn't give it an angle. Okay, hold on. I see what's going on. Where's my snow pal? I need to give it. The constructor gets X, Y length, and then angle. The angle is not important right now. I just thought I might need a starting angle. And now parts stroke 0. There we go. Woohoo! The arm is there. Okay, so the reason why I did this is because I was imagining that here, when I'm creating the arm, I am creating the arm that, first of all, that's much too large. Then I could give it an angle to like point it in a given direction. There we go. That's a starting angle. And then now its position should be, we'll call it body equals, it's the second snowball. So its position should be arm x is body.x minus body.r. And that should be arm x. And arm y should just be body.y. Right? There it is. And then the angle should be more like this. And it should also go further in, like it gets stuck in. So body.y minus, so arm y is body.y. No, x. This is still x times 1.2. No, times 0.8. There we go. Okay. There's the tree. Now, I want to do some more stuff with this actual tree, which is, and I think I got to slow down a little bit here because there's an infinite amount of stuff I could do, but I would like to sort of see what happens if I give it stroke weight of 2, just to make it a little bit thicker. Okay, there we go. And this angle, I would like it to be slightly random. Yeah, so this is good. I guess it could be broadened. There we go. There we go. So we can see giving that a little bit of randomness. I mean, I could really do more with varying the tree. I should probably give myself a little bit more width now. No reason not to do this. And there we go. Okay, so now we just need to put... now we just need to do the other arm. We're so close, people. We're so close. Where was I? I'm in Snow Pal. Let's make a right arm, which is also at... everything's the same, except... okay, and now... show the right arm. Okay, but now I just need to put it on the other side. So that should be... so this is left arm X, right arm X, plus... okay! It's our Snow Pal in P5JS. All right, there is one more thing here that I would like to do. So I want to take off the no loop, which is going to cause some problems. Oh, actually, I love that. That's not what I meant for it to happen, but it is kind of awesome. Jazz hands. It's a Snow Pal with jazz hands. Can I give myself more room? There we go. And then the Snow Pal can also be quite a bit bigger. Okay, now. Reduce the number of fractals of the arms. It is not looking nice. Could this be made into a coding challenge? Probably. Okay, so now what do I want to do? So let's go over. I was actually going to fix this weird jitteriness and do something different with it, but I kind of like it all of a sudden. But we could try having, yeah, that's a little bit better, I think. Okay, so now I am going to hit save, by golly, change this to Snow Pal. And we are wrapping up today's live stream telethon fundraiser. I'm getting to the end. I should put a hat on it. I'll improve it later because it's after 1 o'clock. I gotta get going here. We're gonna sing a few more songs on our way out today, okay? Thicker branches. Yeah, I could see that. I could see a good argument for that. Ooh, okay. Ooh, jazz hands, jazz branches. Jazz branches is exactly right. That is definitely jazz branches. Now, we are going to look into the magic of microphone input. We are going to create a microphone variable. I don't need this sketch anymore. I'm going to add in this variable, mic dot start. You guys just want this computer. That's it, right? Or do you have activity for me to do? A meeting. Okay, I'm coming. I'm almost done. Give me a second. I'm really wrapping up soon. Okay, mic dot start. Okay. Oh, whoops. Mic equals P5 audio in. You want to play the drums? Okay, now get mic level. And let's just for the sake of argument, just to see if this is working, let me turn this, close this. Hello. Oh, yep. Hello. I'm going to turn off this auto refresh. Okay. So now as I talk, the background is getting brighter, but that's not what I want to do. Pal show volume. So what is going to change in the whoops. Huh? What? Oh, background. Okay. What is going to change when I sing? Okay. I think the arms should certainly move. Everything should dance. I don't know how far I'm going to be able to get here, but let's see. I think I can probably add this into parts. Let's just take the volume as a parameter that gets passed into all of the show functions. Arm, snowball, button. There, okay. So now let's just try arm for a second. So what I was thinking of doing was for creating, I mean, I could use random seed. I could have an array. I think actually, though, it makes sense. What if this is just 0? Yeah, okay. I've got it. So the angle goes from 0 to shows volume branch gets the volume angle volume. I don't like hello. No. Oh, what happened? A number. Yeah, that's a number. What did you get? Show. Oh, is it undefined because I have to go into the snowpal? The snowpal needs in its show function to receive the volume. I probably just using a global variable would make more sense, but I'm stubborn. I'm going to pass it around to everything. Hello. Ooh. Oh, yep. Okay. Why still am I? Did it just like get nothing like the first time? I'm not gonna worry about that. All right, let's go to here. Hello. Oh boy, that's a little bit much. Hello. Why? I understand why I'm not getting like a nice, I mean, it's kind of like before. Oh, I see. I think I need to do this. Hello. Whoa, this is so weird. Could have sworn that what I was doing makes sense. Hello. Hello. What have I done wrong? Right, if I go back to this, I don't remember what I had. I guess it gave me a much wider range, right? That's kind of what I wanted. Seemed like such a good idea. What is the volume? We went to 0.2 to 0.5, right? Forget this dot. So weird. I guess the volume. Okay, I got to look at what values I'm getting for volume. Oh, these numbers are tiny. Tiny numbers. Tiny numbers. Oh, I see the problem. I've gone insane. And now that volume has to keep going because I'm not using. Oh, no wonder. Okay, I see. I'm not continuing to pass it. Of course. Okay. It happens a lot. Yeah, okay. All right. I don't need to console log the volume anymore. Forget this dot. It happens a lot. Okay. That was good. Now we've got our jazz hands going. This is so close. So close to being done. All right, let's go to the mouth. The mouth is not is a button. I think we can just all right, I'm just gonna this inheritance thing was kind of silly here, but let's do a offset. Let's quickly just see what all the buttons look like if they shake around. What? What just happened here, people? Oh, I need another bracket. I'm so tired. Okay. Pretty good. Okay. Kind of only want to shake the so I think that I'm gonna separate out the in the snow pal. This is a little bit ridiculous what I'm doing here, but buttons, and then these are the actual buttons. The eye and the mouth are different. So let's actually just say, let's make a mouth separate, a separate mouth array. So that I can do this. Okay, here we go. Finish. Okay, so there, it's all still working, but I believe now if I don't want these, now if I go to parts and here, if this is, if I map volume times 100, call this range. Now, hello. Oh yeah, okay. Only the mouth and the arms move. They move quite a bit. Hello. Yeah, I'm singing, sort of. And this. Hello. I was trying to make the size a little bit bigger too. Hello. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let the carrot also shake. Oh, that's a good point. I should be letting that carrot shake. Okay, there's so much more that could be done here, but I have to stop. And I think also it's nice that the snow pal is a random size every time I start the sketch. But let's just make a larger one. No, are you serious? How did that? What did I do? Oh, because there's this R. Oh, whoa, what? Oh, no. This is what I'm trying to do. Oh. There we go. Okay, so it's always going to be this size. And so much more could be done. But I have to move on. It's been a long, long day. And we have some more songs to sing. So, the funny thing is I had this idea that I was going to make a karaoke bouncing ball thing with the lyrics. That'll have to come another time. So I want to put this into the card. But before I put it into the card, let's just see if we can make this happen. Okay, let's put you over here. Hello? Are you allowed to have my microphone? Please have my microphone. You have my microphone. Okay, we'll just leave this here. Now, where is our next? What songs have I not done yet? Oh boy. Okay, we've got a couple songs left. We've got 2 songs that I haven't done that I will perform. It would be nice to have a donation just to keep the spirit going. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, hello. There we go. All right, everybody. Here it comes. Jingle bots, automate away. Oh, what fun it is to code them each and every day. Hey, jingle bots. All right, hold on. Pause. Record scratch. It's not nearly enough movement here. Must have more range. I don't know what this is going to do, but I don't care. Okay, here we go. Starting over. Jingle bots, automate away. Oh, what fun it is to code them each and every day. Hey, jingle bots, they're my only friends. When I'm chatting with my bot, the fun just never ends. Toying with their code, seeing what they have to say. You just never know how they'll mess up today. Ha ha ha, reading them info, reducing delay. When I'm hanging with my bots, the problems go away. Oh, jingle bots, automate away. Oh, what fun it is to program each and every day. Hey, jingle bots, they're my only friends. When I'm chatting with my bots, the fun just never ends. Thank you. Shake the head sideways. I know, so many more things that I should be doing. But the time has come. And Christopher Swift! Thank you, Christopher, for your donation. I appreciate it. Processing Foundation thanks you. And I will be reading you your very own random number. 22276 3365429 778-4099946652. Thank you, Christopher Swift. All right. We do have one more song that I'm quite afraid to attempt, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm kind of ruining the joke if I show you the lyrics. I think I have an idea here of what I can do here, though. Hold on, come on. Where's my... Just give me a second here. I'm going to attempt something kind of crazy. I've really gone off my rocker here is what I'm doing. No, undo. All right, we're reaching the grand finale, people. Okay, here we go. Or maybe I should be over here. Oh, no. Okay. All right, everyone. I just want you to know that we're wrapping this up here. Oh, I forgot. Oh, what just happened? Did I just close that window? Oh no, here it is. There we go. Don't worry, everything's fine. It's coming back. Okay, here we go. Everyone, thank you for tuning in. Oh, Mason Sickler. Mason Stickler, thank you for the donation. I forgot what I'm doing. Oh, my brain is melted. All right, here are your random numbers. 28920617043749381438942389423896. Okay, everyone, it's time for the grand finale. I know there have been some wonderful examples shared in the community Discord. Maybe I will try to look at them very quickly on the way out. But this is my last song for all of you for today. I appreciate that you've all been here with me for 3 hours. Well, most of you haven't been here for 3 hours. Who am I kidding? But some of you have been here for quite some time, and I really appreciate it. And there's so much more that could be done with this. You can see, and I hope that you make your own singing Snow Pal and share it with me after today's live stream. But here we go. Thank you to Will from America. Please check out Will from America's website and Twitter. Thank Will from America on Twitter, if you will, please. If you liked his music and contributions to this, I'm hoping 2021 is the year of the Coding Train musical. Maybe it will happen. Putting that out there into the universe. I need the melody. Apologies, I've got to have the melody for this one. I don't want a lot for Christmas. One of two things is all I need. It could be true or false, babe. Zeros and ones are all I see. I just want to always know. My only choice is yes or no. Limit options to two. All I want for Christmas is boo. Boolean baby. That makes me... Limit options to two. All I want for the holiday season is boo. Boolean baby. Okay. Thanks, everybody. This was a lot of fun. I think that this should be really over here, and it should be a little bit bigger. There we go. Okay, there, we've really made it happen now. I don't know. I don't know what else to do. I think I'm done. I do have the ability, I believe, to very briefly just check and look at a couple of the... Oh, I wanted to put this in the card. How hard would that be? That's going to be hard. I want to show that to everyone. Let me just quickly check the Discord. The Discord. And we've got in holiday submissions. Let me just click on these so we can see some of them. Boy, there's a lot of holiday submissions already. I know you can't see them yet. I'm just afraid of clicking on things. Whoa, that is so cool. Let's take a look at this one. So I know I'm in the wrong place here, but I've totally ruined all my layouts. This is Christmas Vines by R. Mankey. Look at that. So beautiful. Thank you for that one that Keck submitted in. Let's look at this one. Golden Ratio Sampling by... Whoops. Whoops. Golden Ratio Sampling by Simon Tiger. Beautiful. We've got a lot of rainbow colors and looks like we're doing some kind of fancy thing to figure out what the golden ratio value is. I love that. Thank you, Simon. Santa Drop. Look at this. That is just... Whoops, I'm in the wrong place. This is wild. Okay. Whoa, look at that. So yeah, this is like kind of what I had hoped to make something like this today. But clearly my abilities to live stream and code left me with just my Snow Pal. But this is really cool. Thank you to Joshua Maris who submitted this one. And let's see here. Oh my God, is this a Ray marching? A Ray marching? I can't believe it. This is a Ray marching Snow Pal. That is insane. Oh my God. Wild. Thank you for all of these. By the way, there hasn't been a message in the chat for like a really long time. Am I still live streaming? What's going on? Is anybody there? Is it just not scrolling? Let me click over here. Oh, it just wasn't scrolling. Oh my God, the chat wasn't scrolling. There have been lots of messages. And we got some more donations. Okay, I got to thank these donations. Oh no, oh no, oh no, back. Come on, here we go. No, no, wait, hold on. What happened to my Snow Pal? Come, Snow Pal. You can get into the right place. There we go. Come on, Snow Pal. You can do it. There you are. There you are. Here we go. Oh, Lauren Lee McCarthy in the chat. Mom loves your show and just donated. Okay. This is to Lauren's mom. Lauren's mom has probably never received her very own pair of random numbers. Pair, I don't know why it's a pair, but just give me a second here. I'm working on some stuff. Okay, here we go. I'll read. All right, let's actually just use the full song. We're going to use the full song here. Here we go, everybody. You better keep count. You at least better try. Listen and hear my sweet lullaby. Random numbers counting them down. I'll read you a list. I'm rolling the dice. Not just pseudo-random, that won't suffice. Random numbers counting them down. Okay, to Lauren's mom. 68181966796 11118104603106. Hey! You better keep count, you at least better try. Listen and hear my sweet lullaby. Random numbers counting them down. All right, now we're gonna check for some other donations. Natalie Munoz. Thank you for your donation, Natalia Munoz. 93689 988892 34585778267537. Hey! All right, we have a donation from Anonymous and XIDDW. Here, this one is for Anonymous. 1656667893502483083526452744851. And now that was for Anonymous, and now for XIDDW. Thank you for your donation. Make sure you forward your receipt to foundation@processing.org to get your rewards, okay? 660895610 5161079 with me. Okay, I think I got everybody. I think I got all the donations I missed. I got Mason Sickler already. Okay, all right. All right, everybody. This has been a true and absolute joy to be here with you. Might I remind you, please, to you can still donate. You can always donate through the YouTube button. Will still be there even after this live stream stops, which it really needs to soon. You can. I should probably lower this volume a little bit while I'm talking. You can also donate at, and I hate to lose my snow person. I don't have, I guess I can go over here for a second. And yeah, we can go back to here and move this over. There we go. So what am I trying to do? Please check out the processingfoundation.org. Click on support P5. You can still donate here. Reminder about these rewards, the stickers, the t-shirts by this wonderful artist, Ana Carreras. Please check out her work. You can also, at the Loops level, you can get this beautiful artwork as a hoodie. Then the Infinite Objects is like the most amazing thing ever. You can go and get this, it's like a printable GIF that just runs forever and ever, sitting on your mantle or your shelf or wherever you want to have it. I must have one. You can get that at the functions level. And then, of course, at the arrays level, this complete internet lunatic will contact you and work on making a video tutorial by request. Yeah, Natalia, what rewards? So yeah, depending on your level, you can please forward if you donate on YouTube, forward your receipt to foundation@processing.org. I will put all of this in the video's description once I'm done. Everybody's here. I see the chat going. Nolan Lee donated. Okay. I guess I forgot Nolan. All right. Nolan donated Here we go. This is to Nolan and their donation. I hope I'm not being tricked here, but I love to sing the random numbers anyway. 4612864253621 172091569455057. Hey! Okay, there you go. That goes out to Nolan Lee, who donated to the Processing Foundation. I hope! Thank you, Nolan. I think that's it. That's all I got. I think I'm done. I'm cooked. If you make... Let's think about how everyone's going to share this stuff with each other. So first of all, you can join the Coding Train Discord and look at the holiday, I guess I'll pull this up, the holiday submissions channel. So this is a place where you can share your holiday submission as part of the sort of process. It's not really part, but in parallel with the Processing Foundation fundraiser, I'm running a giveaway of some Coding Train pins and things that you can read all about in the announcements on the Coding Train Discord. But I would really encourage you to tweet or share on Instagram with tag processing.org. Let's see if I can get twitter.com/processing.org. You can tag processing.org Coding Train. Let's come up with a P5. I guess it could be P5 holiday. Is that a good? Let's look. I should never look at a hashtag live. Oh, my children, I hear them running to tell me I have to get off. All right. How do we think about this? How do you think about this hashtag? P5 holiday. Please, I'm signing off. I'm saying goodbye to the viewers. We reached our goal. I will be matching $1,000 of your donations to the Processing Foundation. I will give that donation when I sign off today through DonorBox. And let's use P5 holiday and so also support P5. So use P5 holiday and support P5. I'm going to have my Snow pal sing the Processing Fundraiser theme song. I just have to have it go out to my speakers. Got it. Oh, there's a cat. Do you want to give me the cat? This is Greta. She wants to say hi. Thank you for the cat. This cat is like actually did we decide she's a Wookiee or whatever Yoda is? We're not sure. I'm going to switch this to here, and then get back to here. This I'm going to sign off with my snow person friend singing the by Will from America. Everybody tweet at Will from America on Twitter to say thank you. We love your music, all the nice things. The Snow Pal is going to sing the Processing Coding Train Fundraiser Holiday Telethon theme song for 2020. Oh, wait, hold on. Boy, that's really not coming through the mic very much, is it? All right. I'm going to make this happen in a different way. Okay. Where is the mic? What mic is it getting? Hello. Oh, it's this mic. No wonder. Oh, interesting. It's the mic in my ear. Okay, everybody. Disconnect. This should help. Here we go. Let's try this now. There we go. Happy 2020, everybody.
Coding train, it comes along and then it takes you away into a world where passengers on board that keep the train running at its best.
Bye, everyone. See you next year. Actually, there might be a surprise extra Coding Train live stream before the new year, so hopefully that's going to happen. But otherwise, see you all next year. Can't wait for 2021. Can't come soon enough. And have a happy holiday. Thank you to the Processing Foundation. Thank you to everybody who tuned in. This was super fun. It just took an extraordinarily long amount of time. I have a studio audience, live studio audience. Just give me one drum roll, and I'll say goodbye. All right, the live studio audience is about to give me a little give me a beat to dance without. Yeah. Give me lay down what I like to call a sick beat. Okay. Everybody.
Throw away Daniel.
Yeah, we've come a long way in the year of 2020. Though a lot of things happened that weren't so funny. Sure, we had a lot of whoops, but we did a lot of coding. And the processing foundation lets us keep the engine going. On the coding train, it comes along and then it takes you away into a world where all that matters is the this dot and P5JS and the passengers on board that keep the train running at its best.
Bye, everyone. See you later. Pressing that button now. Took my hat off. Hair's a mess. Have a great day.